What's up, everybody? It's your boy Lone Wolf Grill.
It's your boy TJ Jumpman. What up, y'all?
And this is the Gramcast Podcast. And we are ending out the first month of June. This has been a pretty good month, hasn't it? Hasn't it been a pretty decent month? Other than the IRS, bullshitting on everybody's, tax money and shit. Y'all.
Most of these people are probably gonna be like, what? They done already got and spent that.
Niggas still waiting. My motherfuckers still waiting on their shit. Which is crazy. You got half the country already got their shit. And the other half still waiting on their shit. I know because I'm one of the halves that's still waiting on my shit. But we looked up the IRS building in Washington. You know what the hours are, nigga? From 8 to 3. What kind of shitty ass hours is that?
Okay. Like, that's it.
8 to 3, nigga. It's 8 to 3. It's not even a full 8 hours, nigga. That's 7 hours if you're not taking a lunch. If you're taking a lunch, which they're probably taking an hour lunch, nigga, they working probably like 6-hour shifts. Maybe 5-hour shifts, getting paid $30 to $50 an hour, nigga. Just to work for 5 hours. Man, if you don't get these motherfuckers that goddamn money and quit fucking playing, y'all bullshitting. Hey, bro, so I've been thinking long and hard about this particular topic. I gotta know, what is your passion?
Creativity.
Creativity. Okay. What are you planning on to do with that passion? What are you creating?
I love creating clothes brands.
Okay. So you would say like designing and clothing and shit would be like your passion and shit?
And then hopefully go on just to help other people build their brands.
How many brands have you helped build so far?
5.
You said how many?
4.
4 brands? Okay, tell me about those brands. What kind of brands we're going with? I love to hear these brands.
So, my first clothing brand was called Impossible Style Crew. That was when I didn't know what to name it.
You said it was called what?
And actually, my ex's kids helped me name it that. It was called Impossible Style Crew. But that was corny.
Impossible Style Crew?
Yeah, that's corny.
IPC.
No, it was a K.
ISK.
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 But then I changed it to Iconic Street Collection, and that became the second brand. Then I had my boy on his Rotten Pandas brand. I had one of my friends create his brand, Rotten Pandas.
What is it called?
Rotten Pandas.
Rotten Pandas?
Yes.
What was the origin behind that name?
I don't know. That was his thing. I just helped him create it. I never really asked him what the inspiration was behind it. It was a dope brand. I know he still does it, but
yeah,
he's more into other things now. I just like to create anything. I don't care. I've done a lot of different things. That's why I like clothing brands.
Okay. So how long you got till we can expect this new clothing brand of yours? This Black Angels clothing.
2 weeks.
2 weeks? What's gonna be the first thing you releasing? Shirts, sweaters?
Shirts and short sets.
So now I'm gonna need a little bit more energy.
I'm working on the website right now.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna have to wait on that. But right now, Website's under construction, but y'all go on my page, Iconic King TJ on Instagram. You'll see the link to the website. But I'm not gonna say too much about it because I'm working on some new designs before I drop the first release. It's gonna be dope though. Couple weeks. In another couple weeks we'll talk about it on the next podcast.
Yeah. We just need a little sneak peek, a little inside.
They have some gear.
Inclusivity. Inclusivity. Nah, but man, my passion always been into the entertainment industry. I love to entertain people with my foolish antics.
Oh, I was like, you're gonna be a janky promoter?
No, I wouldn't say janky promoter. I say a janky podcaster, if anything. I'll be a janky podcaster. You know, all the other
stealing your girl's money out her wallet.
Nah, I ain't gonna do all that. That's bugging. You're bugging.
For the trip.
You're bugging, nigga.
I'll spend all the money for the trip.
You're bugging, nigga.
Russell! You touched my purse.
No. Yeah, you did.
What purse? No, remember at first you pulled my purse. She said,
bro, you know
grab her purse.
Nigga don't all up in her shit. Nigga,
all up in her shit, lying ass nigga.
Talk about what purse?
What purse?
Stop playing, bro.
True.
Nah, man, I always been into the whole thing of, you know, making people laugh, bringing people joy. But sometimes I do realize at the expense of the person I be making laugh. Because it's like, it's one thing making them laugh, but it's another thing making everybody laugh at them. Like funerals, right? I go to funerals all day long. And for me, it's like, nigga, I do not like seeing people crying and shit. I don't like that shit. It bugs me. Like, I get it, we're at a funeral, but if you know a motherfucker like I know somebody, nigga, it's like all you got is like good memories. Like, everybody I've been cool with, everybody that I've been hanging out with that I'm close to that has passed away, we don't have no bad memories whatsoever. Why? Because I don't remember the bad memories. The bad memories sort of kind of just fade away after a point in time. And so it's like when I go to funerals, it's like, and I see everybody all sad, lonely, sad and crying and shit in a depressed state. You know, to me, it's like, all right, you know, let me brighten up the room a little bit. Let me lighten up the room. So I'll start cracking jokes. You know, whether it's somebody at the funeral or even if it's the person who we're having the funeral for. I'll crack jokes about a motherfucker all day long. You know, that's just me. So, you know, I decided, you know, with that passion, I tried to do the stand-up comedy. But I don't like it. The shit seems forced. Like, people tell me to try to go into the stand-up game, but I was like, nah, that shit seems forced to me. I don't like it. I'll just stick to doing podcasts, you know, shit. That way I can actually genuinely be me. And then you can get a glance into my fucking mind a little bit. And then you be like, bro, this nigga here fucking retarded. But he seemed like a motherfucker I hang out with, though. He seemed like we hang out, we gonna have a good time, man, we gonna get home safe. But don't get me wrong, though. It's hard being the jokester in the room, though, man. That shit's hard it's hard being a happy guy. Because a lot of people just see you being happy. They don't ever pay attention to those dark days that you got. Like, nigga, I might smile, but I have a lot of dark days, nigga. And a lot of times you see I smoke weed to keep those dark days behind me type shit. But, you know, like those people, like your homie that's always laughing, cracking jokes, and you know that smiles a lot, man, those tends to be the ones that are most broken. On some real shit. You look at me, you see a happy-go-lucky person. Until I tell you I tried to commit suicide in the military. And then I'll get a whole different look. Motherfuckers look at me sideways and shit. You know, people look at you think it's all fun. You think, I smile a lot until I tell you my traumas, and then it's like, damn, nigga, you been through enough. Like, exactly. But I still like to bring entertainment through my life. I love seeing motherfuckers smile. Me bringing joy and satisfaction to people's lives, it helps me get away from those dark days of mine. It's almost like a drug. And I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to seeing people laugh. I'm addicted to seeing people smile and enjoy themselves. It's an addiction, and I need help. Have you ever felt overwhelmed, bro, with your clothing brand or helping anybody else's brand?
No, I just don't. I don't really like helping people with their brands because people are sensitive about their shit, and a lot of times you can't get them to like listen to instructions. Like, I have a friend who has like a way more successful brand than my first one. At the time I was doing my first one when I first got out, and he was like, "You should change the name, bro." I was like, "What you mean?" He's like, "The name's kind of like hard to like remember." And he's like a brand. And he's like, when you do remember it, he's like, you gotta be honest, it's kind of corny. And I was like, I feel you. He's like, I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm just letting you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you gotta think in terms of marketability. How easily is it to market this name? He's like, what if your brand takes off and then you're trying to get in like malls, like stores and stuff like that? Like, how easy is it to market this brand? He's like even the top brands, people like, actually ought to say the names. He's all, they're not hard to say. He's like Louis Vuitton, Yves Saint Laurent, like all those. He's all those are easy names to say. You know what I'm saying? He's like Dolce Gabbana. All these names are easy to say.
Wait, what?
Dolce Gabbana. Dolce & Gabbana?
I don't know who that is.
D&G? It's a very popular brand.
I have no idea. Never heard of it.
Right up there with Louis and all them.
Oh, okay.
It's like at the bottom of that tier.
Huh?
It's like the bottom of that tier.
Oh, okay. Man, honestly, bro, I never really cared too much for like fancy branded name shit. That just ain't never.
I only like certain things from fancy brands. Like, I love fancy brands, but not enough to have like all my shit from fancy brands.
Man,
like I love certain shit from fancy brands. Like from D&G, there's only one pair of sneakers and some like their glasses that I really care for.
Right.
That they have. Then like from brands like Louis Vuitton and stuff, I like them because I think their purses are nice. And girls look good with their purses. But besides like that, like I like their wallets, Louis Vuitton's wallets and shit, and like their belts and shit are cool.
Yeah.
But like besides that, like I only like a few things from brands. I don't get all branded out to where I like enough shit from brands to like buy all kinds of it. Yeah. Like even if I was rich, I wouldn't buy mostly brand shit. I just don't like it enough. I would have brand shit, but my closet wouldn't be full of brand name shit. Just wouldn't be.
I never cared.
They'd probably be surprised if I was rich as fuck and they went in my closet. Because most of my shit would probably still be from like Burlington's and shit.
I've never cared enough to buy that shit, bro. I will I'll go to Marshalls and Ross and City Trends and rag up on
like a few things. Like even if I was rich, the only name brand shit I could probably think of me having right now is all the Louis Vuitton chain reaction shoes. I would literally get them custom made in my size because I like those shoes.
I don't even buy jewelry, bro. That's how.
And then I would probably have Alexander McQueen boots because I love those boots. And then fucking, that's probably it.
Yeah,
And then I would just find a good supplier of good quality, like the shit that I like to wear.
yeah. I just ain't never been that style to wear like name brand shit. I don't even like buying jewelry. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't even give a fuck about wearing jewelry. I'll be seeing niggas wearing jewelry and shit. I've never cared about that shit. Niggas be trying to flex their jewelry to me and shit, and I'm like, bro, I don't care, nigga. They're like, get your money up, man. You gotta get rings, get your money. You gotta get all these rings and like, bro, I don't care about that shit, bro. I don't care about none of that shit. All that that's materialistic shit. Shit that don't fucking matter. Niggas take pride in that. Niggas be going overboard with that shit, bro. Man, this is a Cuban link chain. This cost me $400, okay? And so what? Somebody snatch that shit off
I'm
your
not
neck.
gonna lie.
Somebody snatch that shit off your neck.
TJ Jumpman chain. Straight up.
I'm gonna call it corny, but you know that's just
Not corny.
I'm gonna call it corny, but I'm saying to each your money, do what you want to each his own.
I should literally gonna have a TJ like this, and the Jumpman sitting right below it like this. That shit gonna be hard.
Well, you gonna have
Man, if your shit real, jewelry's a good investment. I don't see nothing wrong with wearing jewelry. Wearing a gang of jewelry is kind of corny. Like when I see Ace wear all his jewelry, that shit's corny.
those like niggas go overboard.
That's corny. That shit's corny. It's too much. I just want one necklace. Literally.
You showing off too much, bro.
And literally those ones I showed you. Making out of the natural stones and shit.
No,
Like, I love stuff like that. But I do want one freaking diamond chain.
Yeah. Nah, they hard though. Some jewelry's hard. It just me growing up.
And me and Gabriella want matching shit, so.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, they put all kinds of crazy shit though.
No, it's just me growing up.
That's not me.
I just watched my dad. My dad had a lot of jewelry with me growing up. I just never cared for it.
To me, I think it's different when you can actually afford it. Niggas be spending their whole last on there just to get that shit.
And that's corny, bro. That's corny as hell. Like, nigga. Like, even when niggas get cars, like, niggas be willing to spend their whole paycheck on a car knowing that they can't afford the car note. And they rent. Like, come on, bro. What you doing?
If you don't get a car like that, you better start streaming or something.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd be filming in my car all the time.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Y'all ever played that social media game on your phone?
you know what?
Ever played that social media game on your phone?
What social media
Where
game?
you start out broke as heck, and then you like start streaming, and you got to do certain stuff to get like your money out.
No.
And then the more your lifestyle gets like better, like you can upgrade like to a better house, and your streams start getting better, and then you get a bigger house, your streams start getting better. Like it's cool as hell.
You never played that. I didn't even know that.
That's what you better start doing.
Social
You trying
media.
to live like that.
Social media tycoon and shit.
Yeah, literally, it's like that.
Social media.
Like you literally start out broke as hell, and then you decide, hey, you and your boy are chilling, you're all broke as hell, and then you're like, hey, let's start streaming. And then you start streaming and shit, and then you gotta do certain shit. You get to a certain amount, and then you're like, it's like, oh, you can buy this house now. So then you move to this house, but you gotta manage like your food and everything.
Yeah.
While you're trying to stream and get up, like it's cool though.
Yeah.
It's cool as hell. Yeah, it's cool.
Shit, I'm playing it right now. As you can see, this is real life social media tycoon, nigga. This ain't. Why do I gotta play the app when I'm doing it right now? I'm broke as fuck, streaming, doing a podcast. I'm broke. I'm a college student, bitch. I'm broke. Don't let the finer things of my life fool you, bitch. I'm broke as hell. I'm a broke ass nigga. I'm a BAN. Broke niggas don't deserve no coochie. Yep, that's me. I'm one of them niggas. I'm broke, but I got my own place. I go to school. I'm doing something with my life. I'm not in jail. I ain't got a bunch of kids running around.
Mm.
But I'm still broke. It's sometimes, bro. I actually a lot of times in my life, I be more stressed out doing this shit more than anything in my life, bro. Like, I know the shit takes time, but it's like niggas really don't be supporting like they really say they be supporting. Like, you feel me? I'll be like, hey, bro, do you be supporting? Like, yeah, I support you. I watch your videos and everything.
Yeah.
Then why you don't subscribe and help a nigga get this paper, though? You say you support, but you ain't really supporting.
Yeah, but you not gonna get support from niggas like that.
Hell
You
no.
have to start getting your paper up and running them Facebook ads
Yeah?
and Instagram ads. You gotta get people to start following like that.
That's what I'm about to
It's
start
gonna be
doing.
them people that start following you.
Right.
Random folks.
And that be the sad part. It be random strangers who's quick to follow and support rather than somebody who grew up with. Like, damn, my nigga, if you support a nigga, once I blow up, I'ma take you with me. Like, nigga, like that's it, bro. You act like niggas be acting like, it costs a dime and a dozen to, subscribe to a nigga or watch somebody's videos or just share the shit. Like, it don't cost shit. You're on your phone any other day of the fucking week. You can't take an hour out your day to watch a podcast or take 5 minutes out your day to listen to somebody's music. Nigga, it doesn't cost shit. Y'all niggas just act like some bitches because y'all just mad because somebody's actually trying to put themselves out there and trying, and y'all don't want nobody to get that attention. You gatekeeping and you a hoe. I'm just being honest, and if you feel offended, that's what you are. Because you taking away somebody else's passion and try to, and then when the shit don't plan out, you be like, see, man, I told you that shit wasn't gonna work. You should have listened and did what I did. Nah, fuck you, nigga. You a hating ass nigga. You wanted me to fail. Fuck is you talking about? You wanted me to fail. You didn't want me to succeed in the first place. And you can't hang around niggas like that. Niggas that you try to correct on that shit, they feel like you talking negative. Nah, nigga, I'm trying to help you out, but you too busy stuck in your own damn ways that you don't want nobody to shine. You want people to suffer like you. Nah, fuck all that. You can suffer on your own damn time. And that's what anybody, y'all say all the time, oh, I support my homies. Nigga, your homie dropped the album 2 months ago, and you ain't said nothing about now song. What are you talking about? All my niggas that I done fuck with that done dropped a song, I done listened to it and I done said how I felt about it. I ain't even waited till nigga drop whole ass albums out. Put that bitch right in my playlist. Fuck is you saying? Add that bitch to my library. Anybody will tell you that shit. Anybody will tell you. They be like, yeah, if anything, he play his homeboy shit out. He don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Any song that all my homeboys drop, I done listen to. Dante Amari, aka Elijah Rogers. I done listen to his shit. Marshall Lynch, Rose V. I done listen to all that shit. Every single song they ever fucking dropped. I done banged it because why? I mean what I say by when I say I support my homies. But some of y'all niggas be flaking on that shit. And I be peeping game. I be peeping game on y'all flaking ass niggas. But I always say, hey, once I blow up, don't be surprised, if I be like, I don't know who this, I don't know you. What the fuck is you doing? I don't know you. Why you here? Nah, get him on something. I don't know this nigga. Get him out of here. You can't be like, oh, he changed. You changed up. Nah, nigga, I didn't know you to begin with. That's just me, though.
Right.
My passion is all about my happiness. And if you go get interfering in any of that shit, I don't have to socialize with you. I would keep my circle down to 5 motherfuckers if I got to. I mean, that was real shit. Friends or family. You know, I got cousins in Dallas right now who probably don't even fuck with me at all no more. Based off of who I am. It ain't my fault y'all family was ran with money, y'all niggas ain't got no personality. You know, get some personality, fuck nigga. Get some personality, fuck nigga. You wondering why I can make people laugh instead of you. You ain't got no personality. But it's all good though, cause you know why? At the end of the day, I got love for people who got love for me. So you know, with that being said, with this podcast, hey, if I blow up, my people gonna blow up with me. When did you find out that you had a talent for creating things? Was this like always a thing, or was it something you just kind of pieced together along the way?
Oh, I've always felt like I was creative. Like, I always had a thing for fashion, so it just made sense to do clothing brands. And I actually get settled now where I'm going. I'll actually be able to focus on getting this produced. So it's gonna be dope.
He gonna be the fashion designer for Chris Tucker when he played that Prince looking ass nigga.
You stupid as fuck. That was funny.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I swear to God, I thought that
I'm talking about Fifth Element.
Yeah, Fifth Element. I could have sworn I thought that nigga was gay until I saw that nigga was in the I think he was in the cockpit with Shorty. He was in the airplane with Shorty. That nigga said, he said, I don't want a position. I want all the positions. I was like, that nigga was going to town on that ass. I was like, my nigga ain't gay at all. I was like, my nigga ain't gay at all. I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was gay though. When I first seen the movie, I thought that nigga was gay. You could tell me you didn't think that nigga was gay, bro. Oh man, this is the most gay shit this nigga been in, bro. What the fuck is this shit? And then I saw him in there with Shorty, and I was like, oh, he just a Prince, he just playing a Prince role. Cause niggas thought Prince was gay. But Prince was like, nigga, don't get it twisted. I'll take you bitch in a heartbeat. Prince used to walk, he used to show up with his ass out, literally. He used to literally show his ass.
Prince was some other shit.
Nigga, Prince was bugging, bro. Prince was a wild nigga, bro.
Prince was some other shit.
I don't know, bro. I think I started getting the talent for like doing what specifically for like podcasts and shit. Just growing up, you know, I've always been told that I talk too much. I always been told that I talk too much. Well, good or bad, I always like, man, you need to shut up, man. You talk too damn much. Damn. And I'm like, bro, how y'all gonna get mad at me because I got a good ass vocabulary? That's just how I look at it. I was like, bro, I got a fluent vocabulary. How you gonna get mad at me for talking? If I didn't have a fluent vocabulary, you say I'm ignorant. You know, people say I might curse a lot, but if you really think about it, I got a fluent vocabulary. I know a lot of words. I know a lot of words that most motherfuckers do not know. I just like to play the ignorant role. That's just because, you know, that's just me. My cousin told me that the other day. Cause I was as I was talking to him, I was telling him about I was gonna get my dog raw meat and shit like that. And he was like, he stopped doing it because his dog was getting worms and shit. I was like, bro, chewing tobacco kills worms. That nigga looked at me, he was like, what? I was like, yeah, chewing tobacco kills worms. He was like, nigga, you smart. I was like, yeah, bro, I know, I was told that information, nigga. He was like, yeah, I know, I'm just saying, like, the information you retain, bro, you know who to hang out with to where you can retain good information because he didn't know that shit.
God damn, this floor is dirty, boy.
Bro, I get tired of mopping this fucking floor, man.
Crazy.
Bro, I don't mop.
It don't make no sense. It gets dirty right away.
That's what I'm saying. I mop this shit up once a week, boy. I mop this floor once a week, nigga.
I better learn from there to there. My socks dirty, you said.
Dirty ass, crappy ass, shitty ass. And then it makes no sense we got that nigga in there who like to drag his dirt around and shit.
Groceries right in the dirt. Oh, deep.
But yeah, that's just my whole thing, just over my life, I've been told that I talk too goddamn much. So I was like, well, fuck it. I'm going to put it into something that they can't tell me shit about it. And bam, here comes the podcast. Man, my fucking stomach hurt. The one thing about finding your purpose, man, is you can't be afraid to embrace the suck ass moments. There's gonna be a lot of suck ass moments, bro, when it comes to exploring your passion. I need y'all to fully understand this, okay? Just because I can come off with an hour podcast right off the bat does not mean that it's easy as fuck. No, because one, the topics got to stay on point, which is I'm just now learning how to do. Topics got to stay on point. We got to stay into the shit. We got to keep it going for an hour straight. Yeah. We can't really have time to actually take a break, because then too many long periods, it starts to kill the podcast. Mm. So people think we could just pump out an hour podcast. No, the fuck you cannot. Nigga, you gotta maintain that. Maintaining an hour-long conversation is a lot harder planning it than an unplanned hour-long conversation. You can have an hour-long conversation accidentally outside your house, talking to somebody. You can accidentally have an hour-long conversation. But having an hour-long conversation during a podcast is so much difficult. So much different because sometimes, even for a little bit of spiciness, one or the other has to play devil's advocate. Just to bring it out of each other. Somebody has to play devil's advocate. And a lot of times, bro, you gotta be able to make sense with what you're saying. Because if you ain't making sense of what you're saying, you just gonna sound stupid as fuck. Don't speak on something that you don't have no knowledge of type shit. Even if you have a little bit of knowledge, you can input your points and shit for comedic purposes here and there. But if it's you're really trying, if you're trying to have an hour-long debate about politics and neither one of us know shit about politics,
that ain't gonna work.
Exactly.
That ain't gonna work.
You see? So you can't just pop out an hour-long podcast just like that and think shit is gonna be easy. You gonna man, that shit nah. Especially even you gotta also think of it too. You gotta give the person you're with a chance to actually talk to. Especially if you get to the point to where you have 4 or 5 plus people on your shit. When it's just us two, it's easy. We can piggyback each other all day long. But let us start adding 4 or 5 motherfuckers. Then we gotta cut down what we say in short type shit. You feel me? So people need to understand it. Same way with clothing brands. Sometimes that particular design ain't in season. You don't need to have Halloween designs in Easter, my nigga. It's not in season. Same way you don't need Christmas shit all the way, and we all the way in fucking June. You know, people gonna look at you like, why we got Santa Claus and we in fucking June? The fuck is this shit? You know, that's what any passion. You know, if you selling food and a lot of motherfuckers don't eat tilapia. You shouldn't have tilapia on the menu, my nigga. You know, that is common sense shit. And then there's things that you can't control. You feel me? I can't control who watches my shit. I can't control who subscribes to my shit. All I can do is just put the videos out there and just hope people actually tune into the shit. You know? That's just shit you can't control. If you make music, you know, you can't control who listens to your shit. You can ask people to listen to your shit, but at the end of the day, if they don't want to listen to it, then they're not gonna listen to it. You know, I tell people all the time, like, you know, you don't gotta watch my podcast, but you know, if you ever would decide to do something, you know, you need something to do, you want to take an hour out your day, would you mind listening to my podcast? You know, I'm gonna come out with business cards too, bro. I'm gonna come out with business cards too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Pass that shit around to people. Be like go to your local dispensary. Bam, 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 bam. Check out my podcast, man. You know who's good shit, man. You don't like it. You know, I'm definitely do that, man. Come up with business cards. That's another thing too about when it comes to your passion. You gotta find a way to market your shit. You know, outside the name itself, yeah, your name has to be marketable, but you also gonna have to find ways to market your shit. You can't just have fucking, you know, Jasmine's luxurious hair, but you not marketing your shit. Don't nobody know where your location at. Don't nobody know if you got an online store. Don't nobody know. Don't got no pictures, no videos, none of that. You know, you can't just say, oh, ain't nobody shopping with Jasmine, y'all fake. Bro, don't nobody know you got a store. I can get it if you putting your shit out on social media and you got business cards and flyers and you handing out to people individually. You know, I can understand that. But if you just came up with a name and then you ain't did shit 3 months later, you can't get mad if ain't nobody shopping with you. You know, same way if I'm putting out episodes, but I ain't putting out links and shit. Or I ain't sharing the shit on my social medias and shit. I can't get mad if ain't nobody watch the shit. You know, so you gotta find ways of like marketing your shit. I wouldn't give a damn if you a rapper, nigga. Play your own music, nigga. Play your own shit, nigga. Just make a playlist of your own music, nigga. Drive that shit down the street, around the corner, blast that bitch. When niggas be like, hey, who's that you listening to? And just be like, oh, I made this song. Hey, if they fuck with it, they might go ask, hey, bro, where can I find you at? If they say you trash, then hey, bro, it is what it is. You know? It's okay to take criticism, bro. Like, you gotta understand, the shit's not gonna be perfect. But it's your passion, so it shouldn't have to be perfect to you. As long as it makes you happy genuinely, it shouldn't have to be perfect. You know, are there things that you should work on? Absolutely. You know, there's always things that I gotta work on my podcast, from camera to lighting to having mics to having a better seating arrangement, but getting a backdrop. You know, like there's a lot of shit myself that I gotta work on this. This shit ain't perfect, but it's fun. I enjoy it. You know, I get to do my best work because I'm comfortable where I'm at. Can't nobody tell me how to run my podcast. And should nobody have to tell you how to run your passion. If your passion is making music, should nobody tell you how you should be rapping. You know, should nobody be like, hey man, rap this, that, and the third, because other people don't not fuck that. Rap your way. Rap your style. Rap what works for you. If you're an artist, should nobody tell you how to draw. Should nobody tell you how you should draw your shit. It's your passion. It's who you are. If you are fellow clothing designers, don't tell nobody what you should put on your clothing brand. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Do what makes you happy, man. If you want to be, you know, goddamn, the greatest chef in the world, motherfucker, you know, don't tell nobody don't let nobody tell you how to season your shit. Season your shit accordingly. You know, not everybody's gonna like your shit. It's okay. It is what it is. Not everybody's gonna like your shit. So what? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who don't like what the fuck I got to say. I don't give a damn. And guess what? I got people who cool with me for it too. So I see it as a win in my book. Cause I get to genuinely express who I am. But at the end of the day, niggas still know who I am. You feel me? And I tell everybody, like, bro, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. You could think I'm the greatest nigga walking on earth. I appreciate the compliment, but I'm not the greatest nigga walking on earth. You could say I'm fucking the worst nigga to ever exist. Okay, and now what? You wanna fight about it? Hit me. I'll sue you, motherfucker. Right. I'll send your ass to jail. Hit me if you want to. I don't give a fuck.
I'm calling the cops on you, brother.
The white ones.
The white ones. Yeah.
I'm calling the cops, nigga. Yeah. What you talking about? I don't give a fuck what you think of me, bitch. You can call me all kinds of bitches and hoes. Okay, and what you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do shit, nigga. All you gonna do is talk, fuck nigga. You ain't gonna do shit but talk your ass off. Cause if you touch me, you're going to jail, criminal. He's right here, Officer Bradley. Yeah. And you better hope you ain't got no gun. Cause I'm gonna be like, hey, he's armed and dangerous. The ass getting shot.
Armed and dangerous, Officer Bradley.
He's armed and dangerous, Officer Bradley. Yep. Shoot that criminal. Yeah, nigga. Shoot his ass.
I don't care.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. Get your ass out of here. I'm telling you, hey, bro, in the year 2025, bro, we are no longer arguing and fighting with motherfuckers. You bitches will go to jail fucking with me.
Guys.
I ain't gonna even shoot. I ain't gonna even waste no bullets on you. I'm gonna let the cops do it. You wanna get back? You wanna get big and bold, and you wanna get fucking bad? Get bucking bad with the fellow officers of the law, nigga. Get bucking bad with them niggas.
Test them boys.
Oh God, get bucking bad with them niggas.
See how much they gonna let you act up with them.
Facts, nigga. I bet your ass gonna be on the 6 o'clock news tonight. You gonna be 6 o'clock news stretched out tonight. Yeah. I'm telling you, boy, nigga, I am not worried about none of you niggas. You can do all that shit you want to. I'm gonna call the laws on your punk ass. Or you gonna call the police? You must be a bitch. Yep, absolutely. I'm a bitch, and guess what? I'm a bitch that's gonna go home to his family tomorrow. Why, your ass get to deal with them niggas. Oh, shit. I'm telling you, boy.
This futon is not really comfortable.
It's not. My ass hurt. My ass
Struggling
hurt.
over here, boy.
My ass hurt.
I done turned every which way on this motherfucker. I'm like, dang. We're having furniture difficulties, y'all. Excuse
Nigga,
us.
my ass hurt, boy. We got 15 more minutes of this shit. Well, we're not even. I'm about to cut this bitch off in 5, so we finna wrap this shit up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a condensed version of the podcast today, y'all.
Little shit, nigga. My ass hurt, but I can't sit on this bitch.
I gotta stand up for real.
Fact.
This is killing me.
Hey, so yeah. Hey,
Damn.
like I said, you know, find what your passion is.
See, that's part of doing what you want. You don't crack. We cutting this thing short.
Fact. That's the whole point of doing your own
Oh my
shit.
God.
Cause you can cut this bitch short.
Kill me.
You can cut this bitch short as much as you fucking want. But anyways, hey, find your passion. Be happy. Don't let nobody tell you who you are or what you can be. Have a good night. Stay safe.